no idea. They just woke me up from my blackout. It's the longest one I've had since the 1950s, because who the fuck wants to see that? So, it's been, what, 18 months or so. How have you been? What did I miss? Travis, darling, what did I miss?
Girl, you missed the pandemic.
Oh, one of those? Oh, God, I've done dozens of those. They're so simple. I mean, you just, stay at home and then get vaccinated. It's that simple. Okay, so, don't tell me, let me guess. Cholera?
No.
Okay, yellow fever, that was a fun one. Okay, well, Black Death, I mean, that's just been done and done. Did somebody take cow corpses and catapult them over the city walls? I was in CAF over that, it was a nightmare. What, you thought Monty Python came up with that actual historical fact? Okay, what else? Anthrax? No. All right, tell me, what was it?
COVID!
That's novel. Well, it's been a while now, and, we're living in the 21st century, so I'm assuming that absolutely everybody's been vaccinated, right? Oh, no. Really? I mean, your health is everything. It's been 4,000 years for me, and look at this. Fresh-faced, I'm ready for my quinceañera.
Oh my God.
No, really, beauty treatments are everything, and vaccine is the best of them all. Yes. Have I ever told you about the time that I got pasteurized? It was wonderful, lovely. I had spent years and years trying every beauty treatment possible. I mean, there's the, bathing in the blood of virgins, which works, it's wonderful, but for weeks afterwards, you're sticky in your little folds and nooks, you just really can't scrub it out. And then, when I was hanging with Cleo, we did the ass bite, just a little microdosing. No, it's a fallacy, she did not kill herself. I just made eye contact with the snake while she was getting her treatment and it panicked. But then, years later, I heard about this man. He'd just gotten the award from the Académie Française for his new scientific achievement. His name was Louis Pasteur. So I packed bags and I called cabs and I went to a party in Paris. Oh, it was divine, and the wonderful thing about the French, if you want to meet absolutely everybody, just stand next to the cheese plates. They will come to you. But Louis was not like that. He kept staying across the room and giving me evil looks, and I didn't know what was going on. I did everything to bring him over. I dug a hole through the wheel of brie with my tongue. I tied the cheese stick into a knot with my tongue, and that never fails. Eventually, he came over to me and says, "Madame, do not eat the cheese." And I'm like, "But it's France." He's like, "No, the cheese, it is not safe." And I said, "Well, that's the first time I've heard that from an uncircumcised man." But eventually we got to talking, and his chit-chat, oh my God, you had no idea. So his whole thing was he would take meat and put it in a container and seal it, and then cook it, and then it wouldn't go bad. It was crazy. It was revolutionary for the time. And I was like, oh, Louis, oh, we've got to go. So he went back to his lab, and I said, "You need to put me in one of those cans and get rid of all this biome. Because you know, a girl's gotta stay fresh, right? I mean, because he was the father of modern vaccination and microbiology. He was the one that literally proved that every single one of you is filthy, 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 filthy. The little thing was crawling all over you, and I just didn't want to live like that anymore. But he was like, I cannot. You would die. I'm like, oh, honey, no. So, it only took 3.5 hand jobs to convince him I'd be okay. And then he put me in. Sealed me up. Right there, lemon drops. I was literally Spam in a can. Banged down the lid, sealed it with lead. Delicious, delicious lead. So healthy. And then he cooked me. And let me tell you, best witch burning I've ever been to. Your hair doesn't singe, your clothes don't burn. It's just, it's lovely. I mean, you pop right out and your clothes have actually been steamed, so you're wrinkle free. Oh, it was lovely, it was lovely. I recommend it, but humans. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. I'm so very, very sorry for what you've all been through. It's very tough. Pandemics are always very tough. But it's what comes after that counts. Think of it. The Justinian plague in Constantinople. What did they do? They built the Hagia Sophia. Domes. Domes are a big thing. Florence did the same thing after the Black Death. So look forward to some domes. And let's see, and of course, yes, it's exactly 100 years since 1919, right? Who's up for some roaring 20s? Yes, lemon drops. Let's do that, shall we? Let's have a freaking party. Oh, it was so wonderful. Didn't like the flapper dress. That empire waist doesn't work for me. But the rest of it was wonderful. I got a job as a hostess at a speakeasy. It was one of my best jobs ever. It was just, welcome the guests, say, the gin is in the bathtub, the whiskey is in the sink, and the vodka is in the bidet. Thank you, lemon drops.
Empress!